Alright, I know there's no intro, no music thing. This is just gonna be a short stream. It is just simply, hey, we can finally finish this thing. It's driving me insane. Alright. I'll wait a bit for people to slowly. I need to reconnect it. Why are system sounds on? I thought to skip them. Okay, weird. Whatever. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we are live. Let's just wrap this up. Let's wrap this thing up. It's been a while. It's high time we actually get this quest line finished. Got all the prompts. Last time we saw Nero. That's it. Jesus Christ. I don't want to listen to music. Huh? Okay. I'm good at the airship. Heading through this. Thanks, game. Okay. I guess. Yeah, the stream should be less than half an hour, if I'm lucky. It's just meant to be getting the wrapping up, so it's like, hey, I did say I was going to stream the finale. I did fulfill my promise. And I did not lie, in any capacity. There's no reason to lie. Yeah, I'll just, Nero inspecting the ship. Because that was that place. Ah, good. Threatening his life. Wow. Ow. I forgot my bubble. Chat. Go on. Oops. Alright, let's see what the cocoon looking. Right. Yeah, I'm tired of seeing all these freaking bots, messages in the chat. I could use fast travel there, but okay. What's the cutscene? Cutscene or else we're gonna cry. There's a freaking cutscene. God. Why go through the effort? Oh, this airship's here. There's Nero. I can just fly over to shoot the city. I'm wondering if we're gonna use the crystal tower. I've learned something with this game, is that if it is used at all for anything in the game, then there's going to be a point where it comes back again. I feel as though we're gonna be using that thing. I don't know what for. Something. since we're gonna use it for something. Alright, 2 more quests and then we're done. What is your about to say? Okay, it's cutscene.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
Yeah, screw you.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Got a problem with that?
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
It's magic, not magitech, but okay.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Alright, yep, that's, yeah. Ooh. Ah, of course.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste...
By your leave!
Who? Who art thou? Ah, you!
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
What?
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Ah.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Who?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Just wondering. Oh god, 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 oh god.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
Actually, yeah, I'm wondering.
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea.
Okay.
I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
That's cool.
Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. Depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Yes.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Don't look to your left. Whatever you do, don't look to your left. You'll see two guys from Garlemald. Defectors, by the way, but you'll see two people from the Empire. Let me guess. Okay, so it is an outfit for them. Hey! Oh, shoot, turn away. Alright. How's it look? Ooh! Ooh! Like a dream. That looks sick. I didn't read that, no. I had the auto dialog selected. Heck. I regret that now. But, ooh! I don't have enough space for it. Damn it. I'm gonna put the freaking... I will swing by the freaking, like... I swear to God, I'm actually gonna swing by the freaking glamour stuff, and I'm going to put that in there. It's actually sick. Is it high level gear or is it? Nah, it's mainly glamour gear. Okay, makes sense. I mean the monocle, I can take it or leave it, but the jacket, that jacket looks nice. That outfit looks so good. Oh, I can't wait to put that on. Alright, wake up Omega. Hey, fair enough. God, he gives the energy of Horning Boulder. Or that one guy, whatever his name was. But well, not ready as we'll ever be. Or I'll say is just sit back. But I am like to put this stuff in like a like a glamour show. God, it actually looks so sick. That outfit looks so good. Oh. I am genuinely excited because that outfit looks so good, dude. It looks so clean. It looks so fucking good. Oh. I don't like the out. Oh, we have to fight. Good. Playing into a fight. Yeah, I mean, it's a duty, so it's not a dungeon or a trial, but Cartonel looks interesting. Great blood red. Don't like that. I'm not the person that's spoken cutscene.
Now, where was that? Ah.
Pretty.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Ah, great. Was
I
it a trap?
chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Was that a trap or is it what?
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
You got a gun?
It's like all my name days have come at once.
That gun. That looked like a gun.
Scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Yeah, I can imagine. Time to commit 17 acts of murder.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Don't tell me he's oblivious. But he's also samurai, so that's cool. Hammer or axe or gun? Chip-powered hammer with spikes at the end. Okay.
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
No holding back. No retreat. No surrender.
I have you.
You watching, Papa Levi? I'm looking.
Am I right to strike?
This one'll sting. Your defense is nothing.
I thought more like a microphone next time.
Soul and steel.
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
Oh, it's supposed to go like this. Okay. Ah, no voice line. We have us outnumbered. You have literally the strongest people in this freaking land, dude. Hear that? course. Miru's own Magitech. Okay. The right Baron. Yep. I just like seeing the freaking thing. Time to kill.
You watching, Cavallero? Your defense is lacking.
With Zolenstein!
No holding back. Leave this to me. It's all over now. No retreat. No surrender.
Is I like to strike!
This won't sting. An opening.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
So much shit.
You watching, Cavallero?
Coward.
Your defense is lacking.
Let's do this.
With Zolenstein!
No holding back. Leave this to me.
Style Dragoon.
It's all over now. No retreat. No surrender.
Come on, he was low. Coward. Come back here. Ah, well. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. It was fun too. Oh, we went in. Oh.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Yes. I mean, there's no other ways. I mean,
I suppose not.
what we got is what we got. Have faith.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
I gotta imagine you're a Steel Stuff Thunder. It's like, mine.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
This can only go bad.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
Was his plan all along to reawaken Omega?
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
That's good. There's no way it was that easy, right? Yep. Damn. Not the ocean. Chasing it. kaiju fight. That could not have been good. Whoa. Did it end in a draw?
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
I sense this will be important later, but from what point? Hmm?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
How many mark?
Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Marks like that don't go away, normally. What happened? Because that's the mark of, I forget what the hell the thing was, but I know what it means. Well, we're back in Gridania, I guess. We should see the chat start to slowly fill up with some messages. Everybody said their ship again. What did that do? Nope. Back in Gridania. Alright. Grab this up. Yay, more music. Alright. Forage of Fate. Last quest. big bombshell is it gonna be? It's the last quest. Nah, damn it. Well, at least someone's gonna watch over her. Well, at least Nero's actually chosen to betray the Empire. Looks of it, at least. If he does return back to the Empire, well, that's depressing. Then again, we haven't had anybody return to the Empire in... What happens to that? Sweater. Yeah, winter sweater? What? Is that like a Christmas event? Yeah, I want a Christmas sweater. Legitimately a sweater and then also Halloween outfit would be nice. I want that. Hunter's Guild. Alright. Like I do genuinely want that because it seems like it'd be a really cool design. Here we go. I wish you could actually visit this instead of having to just be restricted. Alright. Spare. Deliver the news. Oh, come on, upwards. Well, that's good to know. That's scary. Oh, great. That means we have to go to a new place, which means we have to go there, and that's the premise of Stormblood, I guess. Shinryu. Oh god, we have to go there now. Yeah, no, we have the thing resting, but what about the primal? Still of that. True, we might actually be able to save Alamigo. Let's see what the wall's looking like. Did the wall get destroyed, or is it actually intact? Is the world actually developing, or is it just kind of happening as is? I'm eager to see what the results are. And then we might just do the first, like, quest to show Stormblood just to see the title. Can't I just not go up top? Actually, I can, yeah, what the heck? Okay, don't say anything. She doesn't have the mark on her neck. What does that mean? Like, I noticed it on, like, I noticed it on, like,
I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Honestly, Carl's actually also growing on his character, because initially I was like, man, they look, man, they mean, they're stupid, I want to punt them. I want to punt them off a cliff. Now they're like, okay, they're actually starting to become a likable character.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Yo!
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
That's what it was.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
She put on the act, didn't she?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
It was an act.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
What about was her? That I'm also curious about, like...
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
You do realize not much of a daunting task that is, right? Which I'm guessing is what we do at Stormblood, is liberate it from, well, the Guardians.
War is upon us once more.
Unfortunately.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
I'm taking out Jordan. I mean, yeah, they helped us and we helped them, so it's only fair. It will be one hell of a story, that's for sure. And thus, Heaven's Word comes to a close. At least, no, do you mean the entirety of Heaven's Word? The post game is actually really, really good. I genuinely believe that the post game Heaven Sword was actually really good. It obviously, like, beats post Realm Reborn out of the water. Blows out of the water. It's like leagues better. And I'm curious as to what the story is with the Warriors of Darkness, because I never would have thought that, like, I'm thinking that, like, at some point, both the Warriors of Darkness and the Crystal Tower have to have some relevance. I know the Crystal Tower has relevance in Shadowbringers, but that is literally the extent of my knowledge. I know that as much. So I know the Crystal Tower has relevance, but I'm wondering about the Warriors of Darkness, though. Surely they have to have some play within, like, Shadowbringers or something. Same thing with the Ascians. I'm wondering why was Urianger, like, communing with the Ascians? That I don't get. And as much as I want to continue, I must actually... Why... Okay, I guess, never mind. Game's like, yeah, we'll teleport you between... Wait, is it... The clock of the chat? Jesus Christ, it was like 3 times. Ugh. Alright. Calm before the storm. Before the storm of blood. There's blood for blood. Hey, reference! Anyway, let's see. Oh. Pass. Final cutscene? Yes. Voice or no? Because it is the free companies now. Free companies. What are you doing here? How are these related? How are they related? Despite being a Lalafell, he has some good determination still. Why avenge him? He stabbed us in the back. Alright, whatever. I suppose it's only fair. We still have the Primal Threat and we still have Omega to worry about. Okay. New threat. A new threat emerges. Who are you? You're not Various. Whomst are you? The Garlean, like, throne area looks kind of cool. What might actually happen that is like a residential area. But I know what the residential area is for, the Stormblood, because they live there. That's actually nice. Yep, we have it now. You have long hair. He looks like the guy from Dude looks like the guy from the Endwalker. Is this him? Yep, that's him. Okay, so that's the guy. That's because I've been told his name is Xenos, so that's Xenos, so that's fine. Crimson Hue. Storm of Blood, baby. And thus we begin the next expansion. For another okay, actually, here let's start the expansion. We pay a visit to the new area because I do genuinely want to check it out. It does seem interesting. All right, first cutscene. What do we got? Gave us some good stuff.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Fair. Whomst. Alright.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
That fit with the animation. That was nice. I thought that was a weird effect. I was like, what the hell's happening?
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the...
Nice.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
Still unknown, I take it?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Well.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea.
We have the wall.
To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Yeah, true.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
But?
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
Of course.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Most likely she is.
Of course.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
But?
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
That's what they say. It's like, you need to ask.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Sir is coming. Cool.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Thank you, Narianje.
I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady.
gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
Well, at least that's something.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Time to go to work. Hey, new quest except the jingle's not bad. Although I do prefer the Shadowbringers one. That one goes hard with the guitar riff. Or the guitar stringing. That's pretty good. So. But let us begin.
Ready, my friend?
I need this all over me.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Because unfortunately I'm not a fan of politics.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
I'm not a fan of politics in games. But, I mean, then again, Heaven's Sword was mostly politics. Church and State, this one's just War of Land. But I mean, I don't know. I just hope Stormblood isn't meh.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
It's fine.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
He's got the right idea.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
New outfit. So that'd be kind of cool. It's a new outfit, yep. What are we looking at? Yo! Nice! I like it. It's good. Is everyone just gonna get new outfits with every part of the expansion? I got mine, and mine looks sick. Everyone's actually looks sick. So far, like, why? Like, damn. Tataru's a legend, Jesus Christ. Well, off we go. Hopefully I want to get at least the first quest wrapped up, because that's basically the transitional quest for the game. For the expansion, so. Black Shroud, Hut. Yeah, it's cool. And then I want to put my outfit on as well. I'm actually setting them as a separate glamour plate because, goddamn, the outfit actually looks nice. Well, I'm actually also going to do Dragoon questline. I do want to do the rest of the questline stuff. Dragoon among the other classes going into Stormblood, but it's going to be a bit, so. Well. Off we go to Garabanya. Oh. Different cutscene, but okay. Well, to a short-lived, but okay.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Among us!
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Finally made it. It's about time we finally made it to Stormblood. And thus, our first day 3 crystal, and it looks like the other ones. That's just the way set to it. Now we have fast travel. Christ, this place is huge. Can't wait to run into the catfish people. Yeah, a lot of friends here. Alright, cutscene. And then we'll close out the stream. That's not the place. Cringe. Oh, hey, Sid. Right place, right time, it seems. You know, they don't have means to use it, but at the same time, we need to find it fast. With that, we begin. Or rather, I begin. Because, again, I said I was going to do this in my free time. Then I'm wondering about how I managed to go to the residential districts. Hey, wait a minute, is this the city? It is the city. What? Where's this place? This is huge. We have a lot of places to explore. Quite a lot. The fringes being one of them, and then we have Hunger's Reach, which we'll eventually get to. Time enough it. The peaks. And the blocks. And then Kugane. After we cross we see though. We have a long ways to go. We have a long ways to go. Lots of content to handle, lots of content to... Ooh. Nice chocobo. I want it. I want that chocobo. Give me the chocobo. Give me it! Ah, so that's how that's why the thing is there for the fringes. Okay. Neato. But, of course, like I said, I'm gonna be playing this story through my laptop. I think Endwalker, or most of the post-game stuff for Endwalker, I might do on stream. Shadowbringers, I'll obviously do like the beginning, base end, and then the finale of the expansion. But with, I might decide differently with Stormblood, just because it's totally dependent on if I find the expansion fun or not. If it's worthy of, if it's find it really, really fun, I'll probably stream my reaction to major plot points, which are probably obvious. If I find it meh, then well, you won't see the streams from me. But finally made it. Stormblood is here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm eager to see where this game takes me. However, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in stream tonight. I know it's kind of ridiculous I had to put off stream for a while, but yeah, that'll be it for stream tonight. I'll be back again next week with another stream, which will probably be Deep Rock, actually. Not the same time, but maybe sometime later this upcoming week. Just because, well, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in stream today. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, if it's not over yet. Nonetheless, I hope you all have a great, I guess, day, night, whatever time of day it is. And until I see you guys again next week, take care and have a good one. See you guys.